All right, Mr. Harmless here, and we're working on lesson 4, areas of regular polygons, and the exercises, the part 1 there, the first part of it, where all we're doing is finding the areas of these. Now, you may notice if your worksheet does not have these additional numbers added in, then you're looking at the wrong version, and let Mr. Harmless know, and I'll make sure that the right version is on the site. Okay, but I found these for you because the way that Danville High School covers geometry, the way to find these missing segments, we actually don't cover until later. So we're covering it in a different order than the book is covering it. Hence, the chapter that we're in is, I think, considered chapter 10 or chapter 11. But the stuff that the trigonometry stuff to find this stuff is in chapter 8 of the book. So the book covers it in that order, but we don't cover it in that order. So unless something changes, this is going to include the parts that you would have to solve for. And this actually makes it a lot easier to do all these because you basically have everything that you need right in these problems. So let me pull up my calculator here, and we're going to start working these out. So this first one here, and the formula, I'm just going to write the formula up at the top. Area equals 1/2 perimeter apothem, or apothem perimeter, whichever way you want to go. Okay, so this first one, area equals 1/2. Perimeter, 14 is one side, so the perimeter would be 14 times 3. Okay, and so we get 42 there. Perimeter. Apothem is 4.04. So we're going to do 0.5 times the perimeter of 42 times 4.04. And we get 84.84. Since it says to round to the nearest tenth, since it says that right there, 84.8 would be our answer. So 84.8 meters squared is the area of this triangle. Okay. Next one. Got 5 sides here. So the perimeter, if one side is 10, I don't need my calculator for that. 10 times 5 is 50. So area equals 1/2 times the perimeter of 50 times the apothem of 6.9. And so we're going to do 0.5 times 50 times 6.9. 172.5. Okay, so area equals 172.5, and it's inches, so it'd be inches squared. Okay, and then this third one here, and hopefully you tried these before you're just watching it. Hopefully, if you tried it, you had the right version that had these missing measurements. 15 inches to one side, 15 times 4 would be 60. So the area of this one, area equals 1/2 perimeter of 60, apothem of 7.5. And so 0.5 for that 1/2 times 60 times 7.5. And we get 225 here, so the area equals 225 inches squared. So there's the first 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, apothem, 5 times the square root of 3. So we get area equals, let's see, this is 6 sides, 10 centimeters each side, so the perimeter would be 60, since there's 6 sides. Okay. Fortunately, your calculator will handle this no problem. For 1/2, I'm going to put 0.5 times, now do 60 times 5, and then we've got this square root of 3. So it's typed in there correctly. 259.8, rounded off to the nearest tenth. We're going to do 259.8. It'd be centimeters squared. Oop, I forgot my C, centimeters squared. Next one, 10 inches. So perimeter is 80. 1/2 times 80 times 24.1. And just to save some time here, since these are fairly simple here. No, I'll go ahead and work this out. 1/2 times 80 times 24.1. So 0.5 times 80 times 24.1. I get 964. even. 964 inches squared. And let's see, one side is 10.9, 7.5 centimeters is the apothem. So we're going to do 10.9 times 5 to find that perimeter. And so, here's what I'm going to do. Let me write out what I'm going to do. Area equals 1/2 times the perimeter. Perimeter, I know, is going to be 10.9 times 5, right? Because there's 5 sides, and then times the apothem, 7.5. And so instead of doing this problem separately, I can do it right in there. 0.5 times 10.9 times 5 times 7.5. And those of you that understand parentheses know in this particular case, the parentheses don't really matter because multiplication doesn't distribute, so they don't really matter. But I did that for your sake, just so you can see. You had to make sure that's what needs to happen first. In this case, it wouldn't really matter. But I'll go ahead and hit enter. We get 204.375, so 204.4. Okay. 204.4, and it'd be meters squared. All right, so there's the exercises for this one. Hopefully you try those first before you watch this video. If not, there you go, all worked out. Hopefully you're ready to tackle the next section.